so on average, adults will catch a cold twice a year pretty much. And the worst of the symptoms last in those first 4 to 5 days. You got the runny nose, maybe a dry cough, a sore throat. But health experts warn there are plenty of myths out there surrounding the common cold and the best ways to ease those symptoms.
You've had the common cold. In fact, you've probably had it already this year. And you've probably heard that there's just one cold virus, right?
There are over 200 types of viruses.
Dr. Hendricks has been seeing patients with cold symptoms for 30 years, and he's heard many myths.
It's a common thing for me to see people come in during the day to want an antibiotic to treat their cold symptoms because it seemed to work before, but it really just creates more problems with antibiotic resistance in our community, because if we're treating these viruses with antibiotics, the bacteria out there are going to become more and more resistant.
So should you be using vitamin C instead?
Studies have not shown any benefit to taking vitamin C in preventing colds or treating the symptoms.
Hendricks recommends only going to the doctor if you get a high fever or if your cold symptoms are causing great discomfort. Otherwise, use over-the-counter medicine, drink lots of fluids, and rest.
An interesting study a few years ago showed that people that get less than 5 hours of sleep a night actually are 3 times more likely to get the common cold virus.
So the best prevention is just taking care of yourself, and that's no myth.
You always say that your pharmacist is truly your best friend. So if you don't go to the doctor, the pharmacist is willing to talk to you at your drugstore, and they will advise you on what over-the-counter medicines that you should get. Also, if you want to know what other respiratory illnesses could be in your community, Dr. Hendricks recommends looking at the CDC's website for signs of an increase in maybe COVID-19, RSV, and influenza A. There's an FDA-approved at-home kit as well. That one tests for COVID, flu A, and B. Testing for all viruses at the same time, so at least you know what you have and if you do need to see the doctor.